Good Lord, when I look inside this picture, I see my grandma. OMG, I feel old. My poor thinning hair, my poor wrinkled face, my big giant crinkly neck and turkey gobble wobble. I am old. OMG. After 60, we just say 60 plus. We don't say anything else. Even if we reach 70, we don't say 70. We still say 60 plus, okay? 60 plus it is. Mindy, how old are you? Are you 6? She said, no, I'm only 2.5 or 3. Novi Scoochie, how old are you? You 6, huh? Yeah, you're 6 plus. After 6, it's all downhill, huh, baby? Yeah. I know you hate the camera. I know it. I know. And you hate your little baby? Yeah. That face says it all. Does it show? Yes, it shows. Mins, what's up with you and your badass shelf? You need help? Come over here and I'll help you up. Come to Mama so I can get you. Not you, you're already up. Come on, you need help up or not? Come over here. How am I supposed to grab you over there? Get over here. Get over here. Fine. Do it yourself then. Climb. Climb. Okay, but let me bite my mom. You gonna bite her? You're gonna bite Nova? You're gonna bite the Nova Scotia? No. Nova doesn't care about you. She cares about this toy, though, don't she, Mom? Yes, she does. She truly does. She's been working on that toy for 2 weeks to get it to where it looks now. That's okay. You're going to choose something else that bothers her. Nova, just ignore her. She's just trying to get under your skin. Is it working? I'd say yes. 60 plus. We're working here. So it's Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Tuesday, the 19th. Yeah. And I'm feeling groovy. We got the chicken in the crock pot. Cooking for the 2 babies. They're having chicken today. They had it pork roast yesterday. And they had it hamburgers the day before, because that's how we all roll at the Hendrick household. Yeah. Hendrick household. Yeah. They hate me. They truly hate me. So today will be the last day that I'm filming from the Fallon properties, because I'm going to Vegas. Bye. Vegas for hopefully a 3-week vacation of nonsense after nonsense after nonsense, and games after games after games, and searching and seeking puzzles after puzzles after puzzles, flying kites, going swimming, going on a bike rides with the tiny man. Yeah, the little man. He's so excited. I'm so excited. 3 weeks with my grandson. It's like heaven on earth. It is. If you're a grandparent, you know what I'm talking about. You love them just a little bit more. Or maybe a lot more. I don't know. I don't know your kids. I know my child. And I love her to death. And then some, and I would still take a bullet and walk through fire for her. But for my grandson, I would take 2 bullets and lay down in fire for him. And don't tell her I said that. And you guys are saying, but doesn't she know you have a YouTube channel? And you know what? She does. But you guess what? She don't care, because she sees me every time she wants to see me, and she talks to me every week, and she already been there, done that, know how crazy her mama can be. So seeing me every day through her phone, when it's not FaceTime and she can look away and pretend she's doing something or yelling at someone, well, she only yells at one person, and that's the small thing, the small little man that she had, which she swore she would never, ever have. And here's the method of madness that goes through her mind. It took me 3 years to get pregnant with my daughter. I missed 2 miscarriages before I had her. And I had been going to a fertility clinic, and I was just going to start going through what could be the problem when I realized the problem was her father. And the last night that we were together, intimately and together, she was conceived. And my doctor said, you have those 3-day windows. Yours was the 13th, 14th, and 15th. You were with him on the 13th. Had you left him 2 days early, you wouldn't be pregnant. Had you left him 2 days later, you probably wouldn't have been pregnant either. But since you guys were together last on the 13th, it gave your body a chance. Hook that baby in. Hook it. Hook it. And there she stayed. First 9 weeks were critical when I found out. I had to stop everything for 3 months so that she'd stay in. Because I had cervical dysplasia, and they took my entire cervix, lasered it off, and said probably would never be able to get pregnant unless they put a couple stitches in to keep that baby in. So once I did get pregnant and it was confirmed by them, they said, okay, now we know you lost those other 2, so you want this baby, you gotta stay, do nothing. Nada, nada, nada. So I did nothing. Quit bullying, all kinds of crap. So yeah, I did. And she stayed. My baby. My angel miracle baby. But anyways, we're talking about my angel miracle baby number 2, my grandson. So when my daughter turned 27, you know how it is. She had to get off of our insurance. Well, my daughter has those cysts, polycystic whatever things. And she's been on a low-dose prescription pill since she started junior high. She started her period in 4th grade. I hope she doesn't see this because she'll be angry at me. But, poor thing, a lot of pain with her periods. So they put her on a low-dose birth control pill, and that way she only has her periods every 3 months. So she only has 4 per year. And we're covered, and then once she was off our coverage, they were $300 a prescription. And she was still in college, but she refused to go to the college free campus medical thing where she would be able to switch to something else, but she didn't want to do that. She wanted us to pay for it, and we said no, because there's no reason you're on it. You're just on it because you don't want to have your period every month and yada, 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 which is something else that's more reasonable. So she said, so I said, well, the other person that's living with you, he's just as, responsible for your pregnancies than you are. So make him pay for half. And she said, that's a good idea. So she requested he pay for half, and he said, no. So then her mind thought, well, it took my mom 3 years to get pregnant, and she had a real problem doing that. So it'll probably take me a long time. So we'll just wing it, right? First month out of the gate, bing, bang, boom, knocked up. First month. And in that first month, after you take those things, they say that sometimes you could shoot out a lot of eggs. And she's like, she didn't have multiples. So, yeah. First month, bling, bang, boom, right out the gate. And she had high blood pressure because she's a stressor. nervous Nellies in our family. All of us. So, yeah. So, high blood pressure. She couldn't have sex. Or they couldn't have sex. I guess he could have if he wanted to. But anyways, yeah. So, she got it. She had that baby, though. She made it all the way through, and I was there when he popped out. She had an epidural. I didn't. And she screamed just as much as I did. So I don't even know what the epidural is for, because obviously they don't work. I did Lamaze. And the breathing technique, that shit don't work. And then, when they're telling you, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, I'm like, fuck you all. This shit don't work. This shit don't work at all. No breathing helps with this pain. And I don't know if I told you guys, though, because they were writing her prescriptions when she was leaving, and the doctor was coming in to tell her that they were going to be writing that prescription for the pain meds. And she freaked out and looked at me and said, is there something worse coming? And I said, no, it's over. And she said, okay, if there's nothing worse coming than what I just been through, I don't need a pain meds. Nope. I don't need no pain meds. She did it like her mama. Tough ladies. Yeah. The only thing she couldn't do was breastfeed. And it's because she listened to her friends and bought these little plastic nipple covers. So your nipple doesn't hurt? Hello? I told her, you should be roughing them up with washcloths before you even get to the pushing of the child out. But did she take my advice? No. If she would have done that, she'd have been fine. Fine. I didn't have a problem. That little puppy baby just latched right on. Boom. But apparently he had a problem. But he was born early, so he might have. He just had a problem latching. So I think she worried too much, and she's too high stress, and she gives up too early. She does. She gives up. Whereas I don't give up, because I know that in the past, had I ever given up when my life got hard, I wouldn't have been here still, because the shit that happened to me was crazy, crazy hard, molestation. Oh, that's lovely. See these lovely little white specks? That's not dandruff from me. Guess who that's dandruff from? That's dandruff from my cat, my black cat. She's shedding all her winter hair out, and good God, that girl's got some hair still left. And I'm just every night trying to get it all out. I just washed my fucking hair yesterday, and look at it. Flat as hell. I used a different curl cream, and it obviously didn't work. It just frickin' made it straighter. FYI, if you see that thing that's on a YouTube that says, your hair's not wavy, it's curly. Take this test and find out. We will ship right to you. You'll see better hair results. FYI, it's a lie. Yeah. And you cannot leave any type of negative response on their website, because they have that stuff taken off. So yeah, it don't work. It's a bunch of bologna, cannoli. Anyway, yeah. And the shampoo is the worst. It really did a number on my hair, and I mean it. It did a real bad number. It dried it out and damaged it so bad. Look at these roots are coming back again. Maybe I should just shave my head again. Sinead O'Connor. I did it. Because you know what? I rock it. I'm a rockin' cool grandma mama. Yeah, ask my kid. She'll tell you. She'll say, my mom is so rockin' cool. Yeah. Me and her going to shows together. Yeah, 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 yeah. We've been to some things. She's my girl. She's my best girlfriend. I only have one girlfriend, and it's her. Anyway. Oh, I have these girls. Naughty Scoochie. And Mins. This weather's crazy, huh? Yeah, it is. It was raining and storming, and it was so cold that the heater kicked on again. And now it's going to be like 90 today. I don't know what's going on with this world. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. And we feel fine. I feel fine. Do you feel fine? We feel fine. So anyways, yeah. So that's how I got my grandson. Bang, boom, right out the gate. I don't think they'll be having another one because he's going to be 7 this year in September. And that's a huge age gap. They should have done a back-to-back and not even thought about it. But they didn't. But the reason, and I'll tell you why, is because he was born in September 2019 and then COVID hit. And there was a lot of COVID babies made. But because he was a COVID baby, he never went anywhere. And now he has severe anxiety. And according to his pediatrician, they're all like that. Because they didn't leave their houses for 2 years. And that's like critical moments in your young baby life to see and experience things outside the womb. Well, your house is basically a womb, for everybody. It's your safety zone. So he went from safety zone to another safety zone, and no big parties, no big events, nothing where a child would be stimulated or overstimulated so that the child could, learn how to cope and all that other stuff. None of that. So he is just so anxious. He just can't stand it. He's very, very anxious. He has some serious meltdowns. He used to have some serious meltdowns. He still has meltdowns. They can't even take him out to dinner sometimes. He gets too anxious to go with just the two of them. To a movie, he wouldn't do it. And he's never been to one. He's just too afraid. He's just too afraid. The poor small child is too afraid to live. He's just super happy to be at home and do nothing. Like the rest of us. But, we're hoping to broaden his horizons. We have taken him to several places, and he's okay when he's with a group of family. But, no, like single person or 2 people, even if it's 2 people or his parents, he just doesn't cope well. So, yeah. Anyway, so I'm just going to come on here, and I don't know how many times I'm going to be able to post while I'm there. I will try to post, and I'm sure that Kai will jump on here and be a goof man. He might even sing a song for y'all, because he's a rapper. That's what he wants to be when he grows big, or be a rapper. A rapper. A rapper of songs, not a rapper of boxes and presents. I'm going to try that joke on it. Wish me luck. Okay, love ya. Peace out. Another new subscriber. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'll see you guys later. See you later, alligators. As a wild crocodile. See ya.